Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today is certainly a big and exciting day. I got to go see the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Tribute Store at Universal Studios Orlando, and you guys get to come along and take a look at it with me. As you approach the front of the tribute store, you can't help but feel emotional and a little overwhelmed by the replica of the sick Triceratops laying out front. Every small detail is captured, and they are stunning. One key detail here that cannot be overlooked was the fact that they included some West Indian lilac. Obviously, as we all know, that's what made the dinosaurs sick, but for superfans like me, that detail did not go unnoticed.
Is this West Indian lilac?
As neat as it is to see the sick Triceratops out front, there is one big piece that's missing.
That is one big pile of
This tribute store is themed around the making of Jurassic Park. We'll get to see some concept art, some storyboards, props, clothing, and some pretty cool selfie opportunities along the way. So let's do our best to see it all. Walking in, we are greeted by the head and the body size scale of everybody's favorite dinosaur, the T-Rex. Arguably one of the most famous scenes in movie history would probably be the T-Rex breakout scene. It's really neat to see all of the work that goes into making these animatronics, these living machines. In my opinion, these animatronics from the 1993 film are still better than anything in the new Jurassic World franchise. The people that made them are the true champs.
Are these characters erotica?
No. We have no animatronics here now. Those people are the real miracle workers of Jurassic Park.
This next piece talks about how clay models are used when constructing the animatronics. From the clay model, the latex skin and the steel skeletons can be made to craft these creatures. And here's the paint colors that were used on the Dilophosaurus. These colors are so unique and memorable, but let's have a refresher. Who doesn't need a good Jurassic Park throw pillow and general home decor? I know I do. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough room in my check luggage, otherwise I probably would have gone bananas on some of this merchandise. Poor Gennaro, he wanted to live. Alas, we all know how he met his demise. I'm trying to give you an idea of just how big the scale is for the body of the T-Rex. As you can see, it takes up almost the entire length of the first room. Clearly a very popular character, Ian Malcolm gets his own line of merchandise, so let's take a look.
I'm always on the lookout for a future ex-Mrs. Malcolm.
Our beloved T-Rex had a malfunction. Originally, she wasn't supposed to break through the glass, but because she did, we have this. Welcome to the wall of merchandise. I ended up buying the gray 30th anniversary t-shirt off of Shop Universal ahead of time. One, I really wanted to wear it for my visit to the tribute store, but also I was worried that it would sell out before I got here. Okay, I'll admit it, I'm not a super huge fan of mystery pins just because I really want to know what I'm getting for the money that I'm spending, but also, who decided to make this dinosaur look like an alligator? They sure did her wrong. I'm a sucker for a good spirit jersey, but this one is loud. I was excited to see merchandise like this. The problem I had was the velociraptors in the kitchen and the Dilophosaurus were just a little bit off. I felt that there was a certain look to them that didn't quite match that of the movie. But the T-Rex was spot on.
Thank you very much for watching. The creation of the T-Rex was monumental in the history of Stan's studio, and it was one of Stan's great animals. Having had no background before, we all grew out of makeups and Terminators and little tiny things, and for Stan to embrace this group of people as having the ability to step up and grow up.
No pun intended, but I'm really digging this Discovery Center concept art. From the movie we saw that it was a beautiful and welcoming building, more like a museum really. Here at Universal Orlando Islands of Adventure, you get to go inside a replica of the Discovery Center, and it is fantastic. Fun fact, the ages of the kids are swapped out. Originally, Tim was supposed to be the older brother and Lex the younger sister. However, in the movie we know that's just the opposite. And now it's time for some dinosaurs. Are you sure the raptors contained?
Unless they figured out how to open doors.
Welcome to the raptors in the kitchen scene. If you listen closely, you can hear the raptors themselves milling about the kitchen.
You can see this, but they even added plants to make it look like this was actually the scene from the kitchen.
You know what time it is. In typical tourist fashion, it's time to take a selfie with a dangerous animal. It made my heart happy to see so many adults having a blast recreating this scene from the movie. One of them may have been myself. While I'm trying to look at a lot of these movie props, you can actually hear those adults that I was referring to set up the perfect picture to recreate that scene. Ladies and gentlemen, the Barbasol can.
DINOSAURS. Momento? Bien.
Here's the manual override that Nedry used when he was trying to make his great escape.
Well,
What a convenient segue. Here we have Nedry's raincoat. Gee, it's kind of dirty. I can't imagine how that happened. But in case you forgot, allow me to remind you. I know you were wondering, and yes, it spins. Time to meet the Dilophosaurus. It's time for another picture. Let's hope she's not hungry. Here she comes. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Unreal.
You guessed it. Time for another one.
Remind me to thank John for a lovely weekend.
Oh my god! They really went above and beyond. They always kill it with these tribute stores. I
I
can't.
think I want this shirt. Keychains. Metal signs.
I love the movie quotes on these t-shirts. Especially this one. Poor Dr. Grant.
I hate computers.
Feelings mutual.
And in paying homage to Dr. Grant, I found the machine that makes the raptor claws.
Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business.
If you think that's cool, there's more.
Oh, Mr. Arnold.
May we all take a moment of silence and give thanks for Mr. Arnold's sacrifice. And the merchandise continues.
And before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
There they are, in all of their glory. The snacks. Let's review. We have a cake jar. We have Jeff Goldblum on a brownie. We have a trifle cake. We have a special edition cupcake. A sugar cookie. A s'mores. Another sugar cookie. A whoopie pie. We have dinosaur egg-shaped cookie dough bites. How hard will I be judged for ordering one of everything? But honestly, do I even care? No. While I found myself truly swooned by all of the merchandise at the tribute store, there are a few pieces here that do leave me scratching my head just a little. Like this cardigan. Who thought this was a good idea? I think the designers
were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
All right, everyone, hold on to your nostalgic butts. The early 90s are back, baby. We're looking at a lot of promotional, marketing, and merchandise from when the movie first premiered. I love the oversized cups. I vaguely feel like I might have had one back in the day. And why can't McDonald's have cool French fry containers anymore? These are questions I need answers to. Let me tell you what, they don't make movie advertisements like this anymore, and that's a shame. And how about this board game? I'm not one for board games, but all of a sudden, I really want to play.
That, the s'mores, is really good. Like, top 3 is going to be cookie doughs, s'mores, and the trifle cake, which is this guy up here. This is the chocolate sponge with cookie butter flavor. Yeah, it's really good.
Pogs. Jurassic Park Pogs. I had so many Pogs when I was younger. Can they re-release some of this, please? Are those Jell-O molds that I see? Oh hey, Jurassic Park Valentines, yes please. I'm loving this TV dinner tray. Again, can we please re-release some of this stuff? I would totally buy this. Not to take away from the sentimental feels at the moment, but the snacks that I acquired are definitely calling my name, so we need to go find a place outside and start eating these. You know, for science, right? For research. Yeah, that's it, for research.
I had some good tunes to eat my snacks today, so this is fantastic.
I got the cake jar, I got the Jeff Goldblum brownie, the Ian Malcolm brownie, and I got the 30th anniversary s'more. I'm gonna try the brownie. I can't cut it with a fork, so I already just kind of like tried to break it open and make this a little bit neater. This brownie is thick, and I'm talking like 2 C's thick. Let's give it a try. The caramel that held the white chocolate Jeff Goldblum on is a nice, rich flavor. It's very sweet. The brownie, holy cow, is that thick. I don't know that I would get this again. I think I got suckered by the Jeff Goldblum on top, so the sultry brownie definitely suckered me in. But hey, that's okay. So next we're gonna do the cake jar. This has a lot of icing on it, some cute little dinosaur bones. This looks nice and moist, nice and fresh. Plus you get to keep the jar after, so woohoo, 2 for 1. A lot of icing, but let's give this a try. I like that. Considering the vast majority of what's in here is icing, this is not too sicky sweet. It's good. The cake is nice and moist. I like that a lot, actually. That's it's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. So here I was, all excited for the brownie, my sultry brownie, and the cake jar is doing pretty well. Next, we're gonna try the s'more. That's pretty cool. I just like that because of the color, and I think that's pretty neat looking. The marshmallow inside is very good. The graham cracker is nice. It's not too crumbly because it's kind of surrounded in icing, you know. Sort of it being a little bit messy. I'm just saying, all these were very good. The brownie is just tough. That's super thick and very, very dense. I mean, it's heavy. There's some, I don't know if you can see this, there's some heft to this. What suckered me is the white chocolate Jeff Goldblum. But the s'more and the cake jar, those are my 2 favorite. Yeah. Now that we have enjoyed some snacks, it's time to take a look at the merchandise haul. First up is this tiki cup. I thought this was pretty neat. I love that it looks like actual wood or almost like bamboo. It's got the dinosaurs etched on it. This was a really neat find. I actually did not find this at a tribute store. I went over to Islands of Adventure after, of course, to ride River Adventure like 4 times, and I got this cup over there. I did end up coming home with one of the movie quote shirts. This one made me chuckle because I'm a big fan of the follow-up lines to all major theme parks have delays.
When they opened Disneyland in 1956, nothing worked.
Yeah, but John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists.
Now that's a t-shirt that I'd like to see. And here's the raptor claw that I had made out of that plastic mold. I think it came out pretty cool, super unique piece, and I'm pretty happy with it. And here's the jar that one of my desserts came in. I was able to clean this up nicely, and I think this will make a great piece on my desk. This little guy is the hands-free refillable mug holder. It kind of conveniently straps around your neck and just makes for some cool swag. So naturally it came home with me. Here's the refillable mug. This cost $18.99 and allowed me to get free refills for the duration of my day at Universal. So that came in super handy because it was a really hot day. Like I said, the T-Rex was the most accurate to the movie, so the T-Rex is the one that I went with. I'm tickled with this purchase. I absolutely love this mini statue. The detailing here is fantastic, and I cannot wait to decorate with this. Well everybody, that's a wrap on my trip out to the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Tribute Store. I had an absolute blast on my trip and I had a lot of fun making this video, so I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, so please, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit like and make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we will catch you in the next one.